How about something like that? So you can restore, do some damage, and debuff. Let's try that. That's for item types. Remove the attack ones. And the tanky ones. And the sustain ones. And just leave summon, even though there's no summons, then just leave the caster items or something. What do you think? Item stuff might not work. Well, we'll find out, won't we? I'll leave the tanky items in as well as the caster items. Okay. So that's it. This is what you wanted. You wanted me to pick some things. So that's what I've done. And that's how it's going. Or it might not work anyway, according to Nick. I'll let you build your own hero, though. Oh, I see. One of the attack shops might not be deleted. Okay, well you've got one of the attack shops to enjoy then.
Research complete. 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 Research complete.
I always try to pick a second one, but you can't get it. Okay. So you got some attack speed items. You got the 2 caster items and some tanky stuff. So there's some options there. And then there's damaging spells, protective stuff, restoring, debuff, damage. Time to pick. Pick your pig. Could go with that one for first. Take the gamble. Take the pig.
Take your time. Look around.
Greedy pig. Ah. So many people with the immolation. Is that the best way to clear the creeps at the start? We shall see. Not necessarily.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Banned. No, you're allowed to make them if you want. What? Since it's only one shop, it makes it a bit more, you know, less attack spammy. Pig. Get him, pig. Don't know why you guys are so upset about the items. It's really not that big a deal. Like the extra attack ones. Most people have gone strength anyway. Or intelligence. Now, is the pig strong enough? Maybe not. Maybe not today, pig. Unless Syrian Pain can come through. Be the MVP the pig needs. It is. It's the MVP pig. Okay, that item's not so useful for me anymore.
More lumber is required.
That's too much mana.
Hello.
That is a lot of mana for a pig.
Take your time. Look around.
Insufficient gold.
I'm basically having to work out what abilities I want to go for the game, so it's quite hard. Well, no one's really tried Brilliant Sora. Right, this is the plan. Because that I don't think is so useful for PvP, which is why no one picks it. But I can put all sorts of points into that one now. And then just remove it at the end. To hopefully clear the PvE levels quicker. F for fan of knives. Guess it makes sense. And D for slow. Just got to get used to the hotkeys a little bit.
Insufficient gold.
I'm putting some faith in this. Oh, Just as now it's PvP. Typical. Ah well, I'm not banking too much on winning the PvP anyway. I'm going back to rounds. So
More lumber is
Can I help
required.
you?
I don't know, just buy something. Not ideal. Out of mana anyway. Oh yeah, I've lost 100%, so I may as well just sit there. Take it. Take it for the team. See, I didn't want to rush and pick abilities just for PvP. Because I don't think it's worth it really. Not at the moment. Yeah, that's it. So then, basically, putting points into trying to clear the level quickly, depending on what you get. If you get bosses, you're going to get screwed, but you want to clear that level fast. Obviously, you need the mana for it. So I need to calculate that as well. I think that's definitely enough mana. That's the idea. Whether I can keep that up or not, I don't know. Legolas says, why would I be afraid of Nick when he screwed up? Oh, them's fighting words. Nick was talking about beating you up in real life. Don't want to mess with Nick. Some drama. 300, 600. Yeah, 860. But it's not really that. It's more like 800. So by the time mana regeneration kicks in. They wanted to play a beat-em-up game with each other. Nick! Everything seems above board.
Can I help you?
Was that double shockwave? Nick, does Frost Nova count as a snare spell? I think it does, doesn't it? You stealing my idea, are you, Jedison? No one has ever picked Fan of Nice, ever, and then as soon as I mention it, someone's got Fan of Nice. To be fair, there's only so many spells, though. I don't think we've ever played a Fluffy Hero Survival where someone's picked Fan of Nice. Frost Nova, please.
More lumber is required.
I think the idea is to get enough intelligence to cast Fan twice with Mind Tome.
Hello?
God, they're having such a little argument in the Twitch chat at the moment. Boys will be boys, will be boys, will be boys. Toxic men in my channel. Thank you, Johnny B. Salty. That's a good pig. Raking in all that gold. Although you get some serious gold in a later game.
More lumber is required.
Pig needs some new shoes.
Can I help you? Hello?
I missed the item that you held on to and it gave you reduced stats. But the longer you held on to it, the more like stats it gave you in the long run, as well as the item that gave you the gold equivalent of that. That was fun. But then again, Nick didn't like it because you basically didn't pick any abilities or spells. So it's one of those catch-22. For me, it's I can fight without any abilities and spells and just try to micro, and that's fun for me, but it's not so fun for other people to watch when I'm basically got no abilities whatsoever. Okay.
Can I help you?
More lumber is required.
Right, 1400 mana. If it's PvP next round, I'm screwed because I got no points in PvP anyway. These two have got the least amount of points of anything. QW. So it's 300, 600, 900. Peppa Pig. Go, go, Brilliansaur. Look at the pig go! Oh, he's got rejuve though. I don't think I'm going to win this one. That rejuve kind of shuts me down. Leave me be. Leave my piggy. Oh, he took it! Health depreciation. I appreciate you. What? Okay. I wasn't even sure if it accepted that I finished it or not. It was over so quickly.
More lumber is required.
Hello?
Maybe I just developed a new meta for this game. And it's gonna get nerfed. I didn't even reset that.
Take your time. Look around.
It's a happy pig.
More lumber is required.
Can I help you?
Insufficient gold.
When 100 they generate a charge equal to 20% of their mana cost. When 100 charge has been generated, fires a great missile. Yeah, but 20% of like 1,000 is 200. So is that 200 charge? I don't understand that one. Oh no, now you got me sitting like a limp duck.
Not enough mana.
Insufficient gold.
Take your time. Look around. Hello.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Dead Rena.
Thank you very much for the save. I feel like PvP is coming. Uh-oh. Red lobster.
More lumber is required.
Ang.
Insufficient gold. More lumber is required. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Slow but surely. Necro. Gun like some sort of interesting armor rejuve build. Which could work. If you can outlast. You realise I can read what is purged in the Twitch chat, don't you, Random Picnic? I can read when I need to. Ah! No! No!
Enough mana.
Oh, there's a couple of skeletons over down there. They're out my camera angle.
Can I help you?
Freaking hell.
Insufficient
Huge misplay. Monumental misplay. They evaded the initial attacks.
more lumber is required.
Does it make you feel happy, Nick, that I still go right to the shop if I want to take abilities from it? Well, it's a fast pig. Why is he? Oh, it's the boost of speed. That's why. It's dark. Oh, feedback. That's a cheap move, that is. That is a cheap move. If you enjoy this content, by the way, check out the YouTube. youtube.com/WTiiWarcraft. WTiiWarcraft for daily Warcraft free custom games like this. Tower defenses, hero survivals, you know, maybe the odd RPG, perhaps. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, twitch.tv/Witty. WTii. With a twitch.tv in front. Streaming in the afternoons, UK time. I only have a YouTube poop on the Witty1 channel. Yeah, I have Samka, although there might be complications to that. I'll speak with the Twitch chat tomorrow in regards to that. I won't stir the pot at the moment. Is this going to be on YouTube? Well, as long as it doesn't crash, and Overclock didn't make the map, so there's a good chance that we can make it to the end. I may as well just finish off the abilities. I refunded in Venom's weapons and it deleted my lightning shield. Yeah, it's the last ability you picked that you actually trained. I think unlearns the last ability the hero learned. So even if you put points into something else, it will still always unlearn the last ability learned.
More lumber is required.
Hello.
What's the best build you have done on this so far? A very old school build in the early days of Fluffy Hero Survival, one of the first ones where you used to be able to select or put points into reducing your attack cooldown, and I chose a ranger and I reduced her attack cooldown as much as I could. It was like some of the most fun I've ever had. She was attacking like 10 times a second, maybe quicker than that. Oh, come on!
More lumber is required.
It was super broke, but it was really funny. Because no one kind of understands just how effective attack cooldown works. I talk about it from time to time on stream. But most people don't quite understand the effectiveness of attack cooldown. It's the reason why Blade Master and Demon Hunter are so freaking strong. It's because their attack cooldown is so low. Oh, he's nerfed that even more. I got cucked there. It normally spawns the creatures at 44 seconds, but I think it took a bit longer that time. More custom games need to implement a quicker attack cooldown. Well, it's a lot of fun, but it is pretty broke.
More lumber is required.
Hello. Can I help you?
just... They're getting a bit tougher now. So it's not going to be so easy.
Hello.
More lumber is required.
Ayalira. Haven't been to the stream in a while. You looking forward to Reforged? If we're still getting it this year. Oh yeah. It'll be very interesting to see what comes from Reforged. How the whole game is just going to look. Custom games, campaign, melee. As well as obviously any features we might get with it. Oops, I kind of... Oh, it's fucking Tyro again, isn't it? Why does it put me against Tyro? I wasn't really paying much attention. Put me first as one of the people that just hard counters because of feedback. Perhaps we punish Tyrell and we reduce and remove attack items from now on. We have spoken. The people have spoken. You knew the deal. You came in here as a filthy agility hero, even though I set up more for a caster game. And you still picked your filthy agility. Trying to auto-attack your way into victory.
More lumber is required.
Can I
They're
help?
sweating now, aren't they? I feel like two people should be screwed over rather than all the rest of the other players.
Take your time. Look around.
What do you think, chat? Do you think we should ban attack 2 items from level 30 onwards? Give them some time to adjust. Random says no. Well, you fight first as Tyrell then. Let's see how you like it. Okay, well we don't have to ban them. I'll just have to see if there's a spell that can replace Fan of Knives that can do something about feedback. Evasion got nerfed. Is that because I said 25% was pretty good? It's 18% now. Peak? Why is Defend even still here, to be honest? Mana Shield is still always terrible. and probably always will be. Entangle could stop him attacking for a moment, but it's not necessarily enough. Yeah, Legion TD still features on the channel. Just, it's quite tough to get a good game of Legion TD where it isn't over like too quickly or anything like that, or someone doesn't leave, that sort of deal. The stars have to align.
More lumber is required.
He likes turning the creatures red. Miss. Okay, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Well, I don't know, Tyrell, if we're going to commit to that. I think we're just going to allow it to be what it's going to be. And if you manage to, like, just destroy everyone, then so be it.
More lumber is required.
I'll accept my piggy fate. If you donate £600, I will allow you to use attack 2 items, is what I said on the stream.
Hello.
Where is Tyra? Is it Necro still fighting? Oh, he's down here. Oh, nice. Chain actually reached. I didn't think it would reach all the way down to the bottom. Oh, it takes so damn quick. How am I going to stop that? It's got so much health as well. It does 400 damage. I've got to hit him like... Not to mention that obviously take less damage from spells. That's going to be insane, that item. Welcome back, Luck. I'm doing okay, Sid.
Can I help you?
As the crow flies. I'll just pick this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, to be honest.
Hello.
I mean, Tyrell, yeah, I don't know. Your mission is to beat Overclocked, yeah. You'll be the last 2 left. Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance? Why is it not reset? Oh, of course. That's my fault. It doesn't reset stuns. Come on, brilliant Sora. You can do it. Pig! Orb of endless magic. Had to come through a bit in the end there. It's already thinking of more stuff to nerf. I hadn't seen a boss in a while. It kind of threw me off. Wasn't expecting it.
Can I help you? Hello.
More Langley required.
What should the final item be? Could be more of a defensive type item. Just buy that for now. Although that's quite good. Quite. Oh, that's a tanky kobold. How much health did that thing have? I see. You just see something. See, I think maybe the size of the creature should maybe reflect how much health it's got. If that's possible. Because you look at it and you don't think it's going to be... Like, when you see the ogre, you know he's going to have a lot of health. You don't think that way when you see the kobold.
Take your time.
Yeah, but how do you know it's a level 4 or a level 5 creature? Nick. Now 28% for each unique spell cast increases up to 28%. So 1, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So you can do 24%. My biggest threats at the moment are people that don't actually really cast spells, as far as I know. So, the item that reduces spell damage, maybe not. that doesn't do very much for the majority of the time. Whoa. They're trying to kill me. Jesus. It wouldn't let me do Stormbolt for the longest time there. I felt like it was just coming off cooldown. I was wrong. I got to replace Fan of Nice at some point. What was I going to replace it with? That was Shadow Strike. Stuns don't really last long enough. Yeah, I do have 0 armor, don't I? Is there a reason why I have 0 armor? Agility does not provide armor. Ah. Oh, hot diggity dog. That is kind of bad. It'd be probably worth getting an armor item then. Those are like hit point ones. See how much damage reflection I have now. Mitigation. With some armor. Pigs in control.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Die auto-attacking scum. That's coming from Key Chrono as well. It's pretty funny.
More lumber is required.
Oh, the bottom ones seem to not get hit by Fan of Nice.
More lumber is required.
I don't know at the moment, Naj. That's like debatable right now. Don't know whether to get intelligence. I'm smart enough as it is. Or manual of health. It's not exactly a particularly fast, not super fast attacking pig. Normally just spamming spells. Most people have got a lot of health. I'll get at least quite a bit in intelligence then. Convince myself. Come down a bit for the pig. I think I didn't get... Well, I think I did the fan a bit too early. I did it like as the creatures spawn, but I think I might need to like delay it by 0.2 seconds or something. Still gotta have faith in the intelligence. Oh, I've got to replace it as well, no. You replace fat. I haven't quite 100% decided what I was going to replace it with. I think it was more likely it was just going to be replaced with not a stun, because stuns don't work with my spells and they're not particularly long lasting. Shadow Strike is a strong one. Let's go Shadow Strike. It's normally very powerful. Well, I'll be. We still have the Tyrol threat though.
More lumber is required.
But I managed to kick enough people out there that could potentially threaten me. So we got that going for us. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I mean, I'm not 100% convinced on the items that go up. Blah. I think that's what it's got to be. It's what it's got to be. We'll try to damage them. Put the pressure of the pig on them. Pig has been brought down. Justice has been served. Yeah, the intelligence didn't do too much. I didn't do many attacks in between because my spells started to get quicker and quicker. So health would have helped. It would have been closer, but I don't know if I still would have won or not. Okay, random pick noob, fastest key chrono, envenomed, poisoned attacks. Both of them basically, both the poisons, with the armor and slow. The fights are a bit closer though, really. If you take away a lot of the agility stuff. Obviously quite a few people deciding to go with tanking. Because of restoration spells as well, utilising that, potentially. It's got Devotion Aura for the armour. It's a lot of hugging. Health depreciation is probably going to kick in a moment, which is more of a threat to key chrono, I'd say. So random pick noob might be able to still come back from this, if he can keep his distance. Lots of chain lightnings. And a tap from the horse's feet. But yeah, you got all this damage, but you don't really use it because you're still casting your spells. Looks like random pick noob manages to take the win. Next is Neck versus Frostwolf. He's gonna stun and chain his opponents. The healing ward. How long does it last for? I always wondered about that healing ward in previous Fluffy Hero Survivals, whether I could ever get it to work. I figured the only way you could probably make it work is if you went like the most devastating fast attacking agility build and then put it like behind you by a decent margin. So then they have to decide whether they're going to take the time to attack the ward and take lots of damage from you in the process, or just focus you and hope they can out damage the ward. Neck comes through victorious. Frostwolf has been eliminated from the game. Next we have Tyrell with the feedback versus Nygaard. Don't think the feedback's going to hurt him too much. He's actually missing an item here. That must have been the Ankh. Mirror image, scumbaggery. But the armor could be quite good versus this. Has he picked the right target? He's on point. It's actually got disease. Don't normally see that. He's activating defend, but I don't think it works versus heroes. So I want to see whether disease... They've both got disease actually. How that plays out. Nygaard rapidly losing the health now. The blood spear is speaking the truth, and it wants blood. And it got it. What was it that you did overclocked? I don't think the lightning shield hits during that. Did I ever win one of these? Yeah, I did at one point, because I got the pig. But I don't really win this game very often. Whatever it is I do seems to lose. Because it's more about the build you pick than it is, and the items you choose, than sort of how you play it. So that's where I'm weaker. Fred says he always wins, but for some reason it shows something else on my screen. That is odd. That health though. You got a really good chunk. Oh, that's kind of funny. Because it's an aura, it still lasts for like a second or two afterwards. So he was still getting the healing ward effect, even after it went down. It's pretty good. Those cluster rockets are probably not even worth it, to be honest. Random pick move. Will he be able to drag it out long enough and survive? A lot of damage taken already. And of course, the fiery flames make him a scary target to be close. And he's trying to close the gap. Lots of damage coming back though. It's almost half, but I'd say Jodo-san is starting to fall behind here. The damage from random pick new spells seem to be kicking in just a little bit more. Jodo-san defeated. Neck versus Tyrell. I wonder if the feedback comes in here. Uh-oh. Agility damage. Healing ward. Saves you for a little bit, but not enough. Now it's random pick noob versus Tyrell. Oh, such a good position on that mirror image. Scumbag agility. Congratulations, Tyrell. You are victorious. Well done. You've done well. And there you go. That's Fluffy Hero Survival. Hopefully you enjoyed this.